And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Open right side, complete to Rager. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 29, Hurts looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Scott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They will run for it with Gainwell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Bridgewater to Fant, 1st down Broncos. for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they show confidence in their defense by punting it away.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 107 yards on the ground now for Gordon. 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And it's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On second down now, it's Gordon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 55 yards.
And the Broncos are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's Scott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, Gordon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are